Like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. And don't y'all forget to subscribe to the podcast show. Link will be pinned in the top of the chat.
Just name the channel who can bang with us. I'll prove that you are smoking dust. GGD Media is top notch in this game, y'all. You failures only have yourself to blame, y'all. Ticket TV and a weapons make you suckers cry. Why don't you close your channel, crawl into a hole and die? Shout out to those who love our movement, no, we'll never flop until you get your mouth off LDBC. We are the underground outfit, y'all. We built this whole thing by ourselves, no in y'all. Independence start with self-preservation. If you can't take care of self, then how can you build a nation, y'all? Yup, we got that merch for the ladies and yes, we even got that merch for the babies and we got appliances and everything that you will need. We got some banging songs that make anemic haters bleed.
All right, man. Salute to everybody. Y'all press 2 if y'all can hear me in the comments, man. I got a mic check. 1 2 1 2. If y'all can hear me, press 2 in the comment section, man. And we're going to get right to it, man. And salute to everybody that subscribed to the podcast show as we drop some more heat on the podcast show today. So if y'all have not done so, make sure y'all click at the top of the chat and check it out. I have a whole lot of content coming out on the podcast show this month. So you guys definitely ain't going to want to miss what I got coming out this month on the podcast show. I don't reload it. And now I'm going to put all of this content out on the podcast for all of y'all. So again, if y'all have not done so, make sure y'all do it right now. Click the link that's pinned at the top and go and subscribe to the podcast show. Man, I have a question for everybody who is in doubt today. If you're in doubt, if you want to know what's going on, man, why? Ticket, why are you so calm? Everybody keep asking me, man. Yo, Ticket, man, why are you so calm? Because I told y'all, man, when you walk with God, you don't worry about no demons. When you walk with God, you ain't worried about no demons. This is psychological warfare going on right now. This is a test. See, let me tell y'all something about the hypocrisy about a lot of people that's in here. See, a lot of people that's in here, that's in this room with these fake counts, some of them are real, but they screaming free Diddy. They doing Diddy wrong, all of these other things. Even though these people know that doing drugs is illegal. Even though that these people know that beating on a woman is wrong. Even though these people know, right, that all these people that accuse this man of sexual assault, sexual abuse, that's wrong. Even though people know right from wrong, man, I still ask everybody a question that's listening to this video, man. Why they got everybody on YouTube? How they get every fake account online in America and parts unknown to say free Sean Diddy Combs. But none of them would take their Rudy Poo candy asses up there to that courthouse, get on that stand, and testify under oath for this nigga. The question still remains. Somebody of this level, of this power, of this financial freedom, you ain't got Nobody in the world, Craig, that's going to get on the stand. That's why I don't believe none of these niggas, man. They talking. Because this man's life was on the line. And is on the line. And not one got on the stand. And let me check this person right here real quick. Ain't gonna be no mistrial, baby. It's not gonna be no mistrial. The judge got that locked and loaded. And the reason why it's not gonna be a mistrial, ladies and gentlemen, is because the judge was smart. What did the judge do, ladies and gentlemen? The judge has kept the replacements on speed dial, just in case. He kept the replacements on speed dial. The judge told the replacement jurors, like the great one, like The Rock says, stay ready. Stay ready. See, y'all don't understand that part. See, if a juror in there capping and don't want to get the job done, that's why he have reinforcements. You guys want a mistrial. You guys want a not guilty verdict. But let me tell you about the hypocrisy of America. If that was your mother, if that was your sister, if that was your daughter getting beat on, you wouldn't give a damn if she was a hoe or not. Any man gonna step to. Any real man is gonna step to. But see, y'all don't care because our society has been desensitized to these type of things because y'all accept this. Let me say this again. How many stories do y'all see every single day about a man beating on his woman? About a woman abusing her man? A lot of people that's listening to this video and a lot of people that's around the world, they are desensitized to this because they live with no morals. They live with no ethics. Some of these niggas can't wait to get home to start beating on their women. I'm telling y'all this. Some of these women can't wait to get home to start mentally assaulting these men, verbally abusing these men, telling them they ain't shit, telling them you are this, you are that, all kind of stuff. It's crazy out here. And this shows y'all how insane, how wild, how buffoonish of a mentality that this world got. Now these same people are upset with people across the other side of the world that they never met. And they have no problem with the United States sending the military to do whatever they want to do. But they got their own people at home slapping, punching, beating, killing women. And they don't care. They don't care. They seen a nigga with their own eyes beat a chick, kick her like she was a football, drag her down the hallway. Nigga don't care. That's the demon time this world is on. That is the problem with the society that we live in. It has been normalized for niggas to beat on women. It has been normalized to rob each other. It has been normalized to kill each other. It has been normalized to do each other harm. And that is the sad part about our society. We don't have any more people who are decent human beings. Only a few. They have this demonic mentality that has taken over the entire world. Demonic. And this is all facts. Where you can have a woman get the holy hell beat out of her in a hotel room, dragged by her hair down the hall, and instead of the security calling the cops to get her some help, they sold the tape to a nigga. Meanwhile, thank God, nothing devastating to the point of no return happened to that woman, because then that situation would have been that much more serious for the Intercontinental Hotel. Think about if they would have sold that video and 3 days later Cassie lost her life due to concussion or brain issues. Do y'all not know what would have happened? See, it should not just be Diddy in court. Everybody who ran the Intercontinental Hotel at that time should have been charged that had something to do with that. Now, some of them were given immunity, and they decided to take a plea deal. But I don't roll like that, man. See, I treat other people as if they mine. What do I mean by that? If I'm walking down the street and I'm just seeing a woman get the hell beat out of her, she's defenseless, can't do, bro, a real man gonna step in and try to help. You're not gonna think, oh, that ain't my family. It is what it is. Because that's what good Samaritans do. That's what good people do. I want to ask y'all a question. If 100 people say, hey, man, it's raining outside, but you ain't seen outside, you sitting in your house, no windows, no nothing, you in a soundproof house, and 100 people come in the house, and every person come in there dripping wet saying, hey, man, it's raining outside. Nobody said that it ain't raining. But you still talking about, hey, man, y'all got to be lying, man. I don't believe that shit, man. I don't believe that shit. See what I'm saying? It's the same thing with Diddy. You got 34 witnesses that came into court. They cut witnesses because they didn't need them. 34 witnesses that said this man did one thing. And you got all these capping-ass people that was not there, demonizing these people, calling them liars. And then they turn around and wonder why people... This is the hypocrisy of America, my nigga. How can anybody have enough spirit to come forward in the era we live in when you got these misogynic bitch-ass niggas that will call every girl a whore, a bitch, a slut, and thus more if she come forward with allegations? If it's 20 years ago, oh man, why she wait 20 years? If it's 1 year, 2 years ago, why she wait 2 years? If it's last week, oh man, that bitch lying. What woman is gonna want to come forward and tell their story when you got whole ass niggas like this running around here? It's disgusting, man. It used to be that men were supposed to protect the woman and the children. That's how it used to be. Now you got a whole bunch of little D niggas, itty bitty Diddies running around here. Always want to demonize these people. This shit's sad. And it gets worn out because guess what? Some of these women are out of pocket. Some of them are tripping. But when you putting all of them in a box, it's disgusting. And the worst thing is to see the woman who watch them girls, watch Cassie get her ass whooped like that, still running around here talking about something. Chick, don't get too comfortable. it is a national disgrace to see that we will be judgmental on every other country in the world. All them countries in the Middle East, they will be judgmental of these people they have never met before. But you will sit in here in your own country and show no morals, no honor, and no effing ethics, man. No common human fucking decency, bro. Scumbags over a bullshit fucking code that niggas is dying and going straight to fucking hell on, man. And I said that shit. They dying and going straight to hell. It's a graveyard full of these niggas and chicks. Because they pushing this bullshit, man. And a lot of these punks grew up in the church. And they think being a gangster, being mafioso, being cool with the homie, they think that shit is more important than the pursuit of life, love, and happiness. Family. They think sticking to a fucking code that don't give a shit about them or nobody else that's laying in that goddamn graveyard because they wanted to stick to a code. That bodies are decaying, but souls are burning in the furnace of hell. And it's a disgrace, bro, that we don't have enough people to stand up and say, hey, man, look, man, this shit ain't right, bro. Come on, bro. We got to get it right, man. We can't be doing this, bro. For the least, man, come on, bro. We can't be doing that, man. We can't condone that, man. We can't do that, man. We can't do that. It's not cool. You know? It's not cool. We can't do that. Can't do it. It's not cool. I'm just telling everybody that's listening right now, and all of y'all should be paying attention. It's not right, man. We have to have more morals, more ethics, and more common decency, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about, bro, we have to be willing to call ourselves out on the bullshit. We have to be willing to hold ourselves accountable. You understand what I'm saying? And I mean that, bro. How can we call anybody else out and hold anybody else accountable if we ain't even want to hold our own community accountable for the bullshit? This is, bro, it's sad. It's sad, man. It's sad, bro. You know what I'm saying? To be a leader, bro. You have to be a leader. Bro, listen. I'm telling y'all something right now, man. People have folded and bowed down to the love and greed of money over morals and ethics. They have forgotten that the love of money is the root of all evil. But my question to everybody tonight watching this video, this woman on the left-hand side of your screen, oh, she's not off the hook. She's been mentioned tons of times in this case. And the question that I have for everybody listening to this video tonight, why wasn't she on the stand testifying for Sean Diddy Combs? Now, see, this is where I call out all the cap and all the bullshit from all these niggas. If Diddy was telling the truth, see, we ain't gonna have no fake fucking conversation. We're gonna have a real goddamn conversation on my channel. We're gonna have a real conversation around this mofo right here. See, I'm gonna tell y'all something. In life, and I'm just gonna keep it real with everybody that's listening. When you telling the truth, you have nothing to hide from. Everybody know this. This is not nothing that we bringing up that's new in this comment section. Y'all all know this. All y'all know this. Everybody know we're gonna not play stupid. We're gonna keep it a G right now. If you're telling the truth, why are these people not even coming to testify on your behalf? Why wouldn't you get on the stand and testify if you're telling the truth? I'm not lying. All these people are lying. Because, see, I am a person who seeks the truth. Because what's the truth going to do? It's going to set you free, and it's going to keep you free. But see, these people, they don't really seek the truth. They want to create what they want to you guys to see as an illusion of what you feel is the truth. Right? Hey, I want to say this to y'all now. This woman has been mentioned tons of times as being this man's alleged right-hand woman. Right? Now, I want y'all to think about what Ticket's saying right here. I want y'all to think about everything Ticket is saying. You've heard rumors. You've heard allegations. You've heard that Diddy had put his hands on various black women. Right? Did Diddy ever put his hands on this white woman? That woman right there. The woman that said it was this ride or die. Oh, come on. We're gonna get psychological in this thing right here. And since y'all niggas is so pro-black on YouTube and talking about, hey man, them niggas selling out. Nigga, Diddy was paying this girl the most money. Not a black girl. Oh, the black girl, she was getting $55,000 a year. This one right here was getting $600,000. Like, that's what they said in trial. See, y'all don't want to have this conversation. Y'all want to talk this black shit, but don't want to keep it real. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100% Triller. See, he had the other girl doing his shit, not the sister. He had this girl right there with him, according to what they're saying in court. Now, if they were lying on her, don't y'all think, since she was working with Diddy and she's in all these videos as Diddy's top assistant, if they're lying on this man and she has nothing to hide, wouldn't she get on the stand and testify for Diddy and say, hey, look, come tell you everything y'all in here saying is a lie. That's a lie. Diddy did not abuse any of these people. Only time we saw him was when it happened with Cassie, and we feel bad about that. He did not sex traffic anybody. We did not go to hotels. Wouldn't they testify to try to save this man's life? Man, let me tell y'all something, man. Everybody know this. When you know you telling the truth, you ain't afraid of nothing. You fighting for your life, and you know you telling the truth. Ain't nothing gonna be able to hold damn near nobody in this comment section from testifying for yourself. Because can't nobody tell my story like me if I'm telling the truth. It's sad how the devil has a grip on all of these people's soul. It's sad how we don't have people with a conscience no more. It's gone away. Every single day you hear about people getting killed in the streets. Every single day you hear about people getting robbed. Every single day you see women getting beat on, men getting mentally abused and sometimes physically abused by women. Y'all see this stuff every single day. A lot of y'all, like I said, that's listening to this video, y'all go home and y'all won't even say it on this channel. But I suppose it's like 2,000 people listening live right now. Half of y'all probably go home and experience some type of domestic abuse and don't never say, and 70% of y'all don't never say nothing about it. You don't want to see your husband. You don't want to see your wife locked up. You deal with it. It's normal to y'all. It's normal for ladies to talk to their man like he ain't shit, even though this nigga working two jobs, overtime, and all kind of shit. The nigga come in the house, goddamn leaning because his back all fucked up, lifting boxes and shit all day. And he got to come home and get talked about like a dog. or the woman's out there doing great work, busting her ass, coming home, cooking, cleaning, and this nigga still cussing her out, still slapping her ass around, still sitting on the sofa playing games, the nigga feet smelling like corn chips. She got to throw the nigga's shoes out and put them on the back deck because his shoes got the whole goddamn house smelling like old Dussy. This nigga won't flush the toilet. Drip stains all around the toilet seat. It's just disgusting. This is the type of ratchet shit that's going on. I'm telling y'all, in a lot of these people's homes, on a day-to-day basis. Oh, you ain't cooked no dinner? What the fuck you ain't cooked no dinner? You better have some on this goddamn table. I'll come home. I know you talking about. You must be crazy. I know you. You better never talk to me like that because your ass be out here fucking all these bitches and you be coming all late. I'm just keeping it real. This is the shit that has been normalized in our society. Real talk. It's sad. Why y'all think the divorce rate is so high? I want y'all to think about this. Why y'all think people ain't staying married for so long? Why y'all think a lot more people are not getting married? Then you got these low budget ass niggas running around YouTube, always want to talk about women ain't shit. Nigga, what's wrong with you? And these be the same niggas that ain't got no woman. All they do is sit up there and talk shit about women all day. Cause nigga ain't got one. Yeah, man, women ain't shit, man. They need to get in the fucking kitchen, man. They ain't doing this shit, man. Nigga, what's wrong with you? Nigga, something wrong with you. I got a woman, nigga. Something wrong with you. What the fuck wrong with you, nigga? You don't like women? Nigga, y'all ever seen these niggas always mad at women? Crazy as hell. You got these women always mad at men. Yeah, that nigga ain't shit. Cause see what I'm saying? With his broke ass. See, nigga out here busting his ass. He could have took it to the streets. But this nigga out here stocking at Walmart. And you dogging him out. He already, his mental don't took a big fucking hit. But he'd rather shovel shit than do something and take a penitentiary risk. And what you doing? Mentally abusing this nigga. Broke ass nigga ain't doing shit. Oh, fucking nigga stocking at Walmart ass nigga. Nigga, step your shit up, bitch ass nigga. Broke ass nigga. This is the type of stuff that's being normalized in our society. So now, when you get to a case like this, where people see all of these things going on, you know what? It's a lot of Diddies running around here. A lot of these mofos. See, this is what this showed me. I want to keep it 100% real for y'all. This is what this showed me. It's a lot of these erotic, crazy type of niggas like Diddy and running around here on earth. He ain't the only one. He's just the one that's being put on blast. A lot of these people into the same type of shit. Baby oiling up, all kind of shit. I'm telling y'all, this is the way that the world has turned to. Right? So what it's done is it's normalized the shit that he's been doing. It normalizes the shit that a lot of these other guys are doing. Right? So that's why people ain't that mad. That's why they saying free them, because they used to. They've normalized this shit. Right? And it's a sad thing to see. That's why I strongly speak out against this. Because kids should not have to grow up watching their parents get beat up on. And beat up on it. A lot of y'all grew up watching y'all parents in an abusive relationship. You know what it did? The first time it probably freaked you out. But after the 10th or 12th or 15th time, you're like, man, that's just what they doing. You started to accept that shit, not knowing that it's wrong. See, I don't normalize dumb shit. I don't normalize assault on women. I don't normalize women doing this weirdo shit to men, playing these mental games. I don't do that. I don't want to live that type of life where that type of shit is normal. And that's the real, see, y'all, you got to go real deep into this thing. When y'all want to find out why all these motherfuckers out here talking about free Diddy, because a lot of these people living just like Diddy. I'm telling y'all this shit, bro. On everything I love. Look at all the characteristics and things y'all seen in Diddy. A lot of these mofos out here popping pills. Tell me if I ain't lying in the chat room, y'all. Y'all know I ain't lying. A lot of these mofos in here popping pills. A lot of them hitting them, what you call it, them like y'all already know. A lot of them beating on women. A lot of them having these crazy ass sex orgy situations. So they look at that shit like it's normal. A lot of these niggas paying for pussy. I'm gonna say it what it is. It is what it is. They can't get it on the rack just by off the muscle. They got to pay. This is exactly what's going on. So when they see this situation with Diddy and all the allegations with Diddy, this is normal to them. They don't think that shit is a crime. They cool. Oh man, this ain't no. That's what they doing to know. Their minds have been programmed to think that bad is good and good is whack. See, they think guys like Russell Wilson is whack. Oh, he trash. Oh, he whack, nigga. That nigga whack as a bitch, man. Look at that nigga. But see, when I look at a nigga like Russell Wilson, I say, hey, man, he got it with a woman, settled down, had a family, ain't had no issues. They'll downplay a nigga like Grant Hill, who been with his same girl, Tamia, for damn near 30 years. Life, love, and the pursuit of happiness. With all that ratchet ass shit not being in between. Think about that. A lot of these niggas still want to keep Cassie Ventura in a hoe box. Maybe she was. She's moved on with her life now. Can't nobody move on with their life? A lot of Diddy was a hoe. Diddy is a 304. Everybody talking about, hey man, he be some hoes, but you ain't never heard none of them niggas say Diddy is 3. Diddy is the biggest 304 on the planet. Ain't nobody gonna say that. He never settled down. He never got married. He never wanted to be in a real situation with one woman. I'm telling y'all this. This has been normalized in our society. It's so bad how twisted and devilish and wicked this world got. You got the preachers out here sleeping with women in the congregation. You got the preachers out here catching salacious, devilish allegations with other men. Come on now. This is how bad it's got. See, now when I'm gonna cook on some real stuff. This is how bad it's got. You got the preacher telling y'all to do what's right. Meanwhile, he and some other dudes, but I ain't gonna say it. So it's gone from all the way up. It's so bad that people will give the president of the United States of America a pass when he said, I like to grab him by the you-know-whats. Anybody else say that in our society, they go into prison. You go out here and say, hey, man, I like to sexually assault a woman. See what they do to you. But people pick and choose. And that's why I told y'all, our society has been normalized to this foolishness. It's sad. Normalized to the foolishness. I want y'all to really think about what I'm saying now. Really think about what I'm saying now. It is a devastating situation that we have going on. Well, where we have these men at telling these young guys, hey, man, don't do that, bro. Let me tell you the right thing to do, bro. So you ain't got to live that, be in that type of situation and live that type of life. And then y'all turn around and say, hey, man, why we can't get nobody in great positions? Because y'all raising these dudes up to be demons. And the majority of these cats is headed to the cemetery before they 20 years old. They promote our brothers robbing, killing, and stealing from each other. I'm telling y'all this. They promote this shit. At a young age, they're getting promoted with this. You think about all of these things. That I'm saying to everybody that's listening to this video. This is the reason why you have a lot of these people running around here saying free Diddy. Our morals and our ethics have gone out the window. And then we got enough nerve to talk about somebody else as the bad guy. And they look at us like, man, there's a bunch of goddamn hypocrites over there. If you do half of this shit that they do over in some of these other countries, man, in the United States, man, bruh. And it goes from all the way up to the top, all the way down. The lawmakers. I'm telling the truth. You even had Bill Clinton getting dome piece in the Oval Office. I want you to think about this. You had Bill Clinton, a president of the United States of America, get mouthpiece in the Oval Office. Right? So this just shows y'all that there ain't no real leadership. It ain't no real leaders that's really left. And everybody's not going to be perfect. But it's funny how they hold everybody else under them to a certain standard, but you ain't lived to that standard. And it ain't too late for people to change and do the right thing and say, hey, man, look, at least, bro, don't do that shit, man. You beat on that girl, man, that shit ain't right, man. Everybody that was working with Diddy that seen him whooping on that girl ass, they should have got up and quit. Shouldn't be no amount of money to keep you quiet and stay working with this nigga. You see this man beating on this girl, thumping her head in the ground, man, bro, I got to quit, man. If you're not going to listen, then I can't be around you, bro. Straight up, the money ain't worth it, man. Money come and go. Your morals and your ethics have to click on first, bro. And you had all these people, they said other rappers, all the people was watching this stuff, man. Where y'all morals and ethics at, man? Or is that just something that everybody doing? So it's normalized. You know what I'm saying? Even the brother that killed the rapper Young Dolph, R.I.P. to Young Dolph, He went in the court talking about some, yeah, man, I was popping pills, man. I was just on them pills, man. Them pills, they was just controlling me. He said that in court. And it is going to show y'all how much these drugs and other things are controlling the minds of all of these different people. I'm telling y'all what the truth is, bro. Right? So watch this, y'all. I asked this brother right here. Thomas McDowell says free Diddy. Now, Thomas, I'm going to ask you a question. Why do you say that? I'm going to ask you a question, sir. Why do you say free Diddy? I want to know your answer, sir. I want to hear your answer. Why do you say free Diddy? Don't just say free Diddy. I want to hear why you say free Diddy. I'm waiting on you, Thomas. See, you ain't think I was going to call you out tonight. I'm going to call you out, sir. Why are you saying free Diddy, Thomas? I just want to know. Just in your mind, I want to give you an opportunity to speak on that. Thomas, we're waiting on you, dog. Ain't nobody going to block you, none of that. I'm waiting on you, bro. I'm waiting on your answer, bro. Or are you just a troll account? Are you just a troll account that was just created to run around YouTube channels and say free Diddy? I'm asking you a question, though. You on the spotlight tonight. Go ahead. We waiting on you, brother. It don't take this long, sir. I'm asking you a question. Okay, so hold on. So, sir, you're saying free Diddy because it's more people that need to be exposed at the highest level. So that means free this criminal. Free a dude who treat people like shit. Free a dude who's been accused by 100 people of sexual assault in civil lawsuits. Free him because, we need to expose people at higher levels. Right? It's not that, no, put his ass and all them down too. It ain't going to be that. Right? It ain't going to be that. It ain't going to see, that's the problem with our people. It ain't, let's get everybody that's out here doing this dumb shit the fuck up out of here and clean up these goddamn streets. They don't want to do that. He said it's more people at a higher level. Now, why would you say that, Thomas? Why are you saying that, Thomas? What do you mean a higher level, Thomas, that need to be exposed? Jeffrey Epstein was exposed before he passed away. Harvey Weinstein just got convicted again in court. What are you talking about, sir? We can keep going. Ghislaine Maxwell, locked up. You want to keep going? The dude that's over there with Diddy right now in the Metropolitan, the Saks Goldman guy, locked up. You want to? What's up, Thomas? Come on with this now. Because, see, y'all niggas have to start answering why y'all saying free Diddy. So, Thomas, let me ask you this question. Do you think Diddy committed crimes that they're accusing him of? You said, where's the politicians? Well, first of all, I did a report. They just locked up one politician for from Minnesota not a couple months ago. They got him locked up. He's getting ready to go to trial on minor charges with minors. Yeah, that's right. Out of Minnesota. I did a video on that on my other channel. No, matter of fact, I did a video on that on this channel. But I know you didn't watch that video. So you asking these lame excuses you're making, you're asking lame excuses, sir. It was another white politician, too, that was removed from his job for these type of allegations as well. I know, but see, this is what happens, Thomas. You watch black news, not white news. So when they getting these white dudes up out of here, you ain't seeing that because you only focus on the black guys. Now, I didn't ask you that question. I asked you, do you think Sean Diddy Combs is innocent or guilty, man, of what he's being accused of? That's all I'm asking you, sir. Based off all the evidence that they presented in court, you said, yes, he committed a crime, but they ain't prove it in court. How did they prove it? How did they prove it? They literally had audio. They literally had evidence. They literally had witnesses. They showed the drugs. They had the witnesses come in and testify that they distributed the drugs. They had proof of certain payments for those drugs. Also, Thomas, they showed evidence of bribery. Diddy signed an NDA with Eddie to cover up the $100,000 bribe over the tape where he's beating up Cassie. You still want me to keep going, Thomas? So, Thomas, now you're saying he's guilty. Okay, cool. So, my question is, then why did you say free Diddy, man? Because if that was your sister, Thomas, if you have a sister, sir, respectfully, if that was your sister, and let's respect Thomas, y'all, because I don't want to have no real disrespect towards these people, but it makes me mad when they say dumb shit. They don't have no explanation. Their only explanation is somebody else. That's like if you get caught doing something bad in life, you point, man, but they doing it too. Nah, nigga, what about what you did? Focus on what you did. Right? So here's the truth, you guys. The truth is Thomas thinks he's guilty. Proves my point to everybody. That's my point right there. Everybody listen to this video. That's my point. These niggas all know Diddy's guilty. They all know it. They all know it. They know right from wrong. They know right from wrong. But they use excuses to cover up. And what that's not going to do is not going to help. The only thing it's going to do is enable the foolishness. It's not going to change, bro. Let me give you a perfect example. Thomas, when you grew up, did you have your parents in your life when you grew up? I'm going to ask you that question. The reason why I'm going to tell you this is because of this, right? See, I have a father, and I love my father for what he did when I was younger. My father, and I told this story before, he never let me off the hook. Let me say this to you, sir. I used to hate that man for that. And I'm going to say it again. I know it hurt him when I told him I hated him. When I was like 14, 15 years old, I told him, I said, man, nigga, I hate you, man. Because he was always on my helmet, bro. Bro, you know how much I love that man for what he did right now? For constantly staying on my helmet, bro. Constantly. The discipline that he bestowed in me. The ethics. You understand what I'm saying? It means something, sir. That he never let me get away with nothing. I want y'all to think about that. If we had more parents that didn't let their kids get away with all this kind of dumb shit that's going on, what type of society would we have right now? A way better one. But when you have older people that have the mentality of Thomas, that want to give people a pass for foolishness, now this is why you have all these troubled youth growing up, because their parents is on demon time. Right? Because Thomas, if he have a son, Thomas ain't going to respect his son acting like Diddy. He ain't. He's not going to respect that. Right? I want y'all to think about that. Think about what I just said. See, you got to get into the mentality of these people. Why are these people saying this stuff? Free Diddy. It ain't because they think Diddy is innocent. It's because they've been programmed to make excuses. And it shows you how these mofos was raised. See, I was raised in a household where there ain't no excuses. If the trash is full and you ain't take it out, there ain't no excuse for it. If the grass is not cut, there ain't no excuse. If the leaves are not raked, it ain't no excuse. If you're not finished your homework before you go outside, there is no excuse. If you haven't fixed your bed before you left the house in the morning, there's no excuse. If you haven't picked out your clothes for the next day before you go to school, it's no excuse. See, I can do this. I can do this. If you walking around with your pants hanging out the crack of your ass, there is no excuse. It was smoke for everything. We got to get back to that. Now, what's the problem? And I'm telling y'all this tonight. Here's the problem. Parents letting the kids get away with everything now. You let the kids walk out the house sagging their pants. You let the kids walk out the house, do whatever they want to. Trash in the house is sky high, coming out the trash can, fall on the floor. Ladies, you let your daughters go out the house, dishes stacked to the ceiling in the kitchen. Bathtub dirty as hell. See, I'm going to tell the truth now. Ladies, you let your daughters go out the house, mini skirt all at the crack of her ass. She walking out the house with a top on with all her goods hanging out. Come on now. We ain't gonna play this. That is the problem. You letting your kids talk to you like that's your brother, your sister, that's your kid. Kid calling mom and daddy by their first name. I wish a nigga would. Man. No respect whatsoever. Go in the store, kids screaming all out. Don't y'all know, before I even went in the store, my grandma tell me, hey, we get ready to go to the store. We going here, you better ask for nothing. nigga, we getting that in the car before we even get in the car. We finna go downtown and go to the store. You better not ask for nothing. When we get in there, don't ask for nothing. Nigga, we in there like goddamn military soldiers, quiet as hell. You don't see that no more. The kids in there hooting, hollering, and screaming, and controlling the parents, making a scene, acting all foolish. It's no control. That's the problem. You letting your kids slip and get away with all this stuff, and then they go into school. So you've already created this atmosphere at home. This is podcast stuff I'm giving y'all right now. All this stuff I'm giving y'all right now is podcast material, nigga, that I'm giving you for free. Then, watch what I say. Watch what I say. Excuse me, sir. Don't come in the chat room and say I don't hold women accountable. Obviously, you didn't listen to my video, sir. Daniel Gamble, you did not listen to this video, sir. You need to rewind this video and apologize, sir. You need to apologize for you talk to me like that, sir. And let me go ahead and double, triple ether your ass right now. You said, Ticket, you're part of the problem. You're not holding women accountable. That's the guy that ain't gonna lie. You must not have been listening to this video. And let me say this to you, sir. You said they chose the life for money. You a fucking lie. Guess who has the control? Guess who has the control, you bitch ass nigga? The nigga who got the money. Pussy nigga. Sean Diddy Combs don't have to pay none of them chicks. Let me repeat myself again. As a man who's in a leadership position with big bank, bitch ass nigga, Sean Diddy Combs don't have to keep giving his money to them hoes. But he is, sucker nigga. You know why he is? Because after everything, all the freak offs, all the shit, the girl testified, he's still paying that girl rent. And her lawyer, nigga. Now call that out. Call that out. Can't no woman make a man do something he don't want to do with his bread. That's in your simping ass mind, nigga. Come on now. Where you at, Danielson? Because you just got son, nigga. Where you at? Where you at, sir? Now you saying and blame the man. No, nigga. We gonna cook. See, the man with the money has a response as a position of power and responsibility. See, Cassie and Jane Doe can't be little hoes taking your money if you ain't giving it to them. Can the church say amen? Can the church say amen? Diddy is the breadwinner. Diddy is the money maker. Diddy should be the better decision maker. Ask yourself that question. Why is Diddy in this situation with all these hoes? That's what y'all call them. Y'all call them hoes. So why is Diddy constantly in situations with all these hoes? Answer the question, Daniel. You can never come in here trying to cook me, nigga. My shit on extra hot all the time, buddy. Stir fry mode, nigga. Like I said before. Cassie can't go put no blickety say, yo, give me all your money, nigga. No, Diddy willingly was splurging on these chicks. A girl can't be a gold digger if ain't no gold to dig, bitch ass nigga. Let me repeat myself again. A woman can't be a gold digger if it ain't no gold to dig. You quiet now, man. You quiet now, sir. See, if you cut off that bread, and I'm going to say it to you again, what's Cassie and all I'm going to do? If Cassie and them was this much detrimental, they were hoes, all this other stuff like y'all saying they was, shouldn't Diddy be the one blamed for making bad decisions? And you already know, you took it at words I'm out. To whom much is given, much is required. I'm asking you a question, sir. Why Diddy couldn't take his money and his riches, go marry a woman and sit his ass down somewhere? Or if you just wanted to be chill with it, get you some respectable woman. Why is you getting these women who are doing all these freak nasty things, just crazy things, that's with every other man in the world? I'm going to tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. And I'm going to keep this shit a whole 100 in my chat room. If a woman is willing to do some freaky shit with another nigga in front of me, for me, I don't want it. She shouldn't want nobody but me. The instance Diddy saw these women was ready to bust it open for another nigga, man, nope. Nope. See, that's where I cook you niggas at. So this is discernment and decision making with guys like Sean Diddy Combs. You want me to keep cooking? Because I seen you kind of change your statements now that I've been stir frying you, sir. I seen you kind of change your statements now that I've been stir frying your ass. This is easy cooking, right? So as I was saying to you, sir, and I'm going to say to everybody else again, the problem is with the parenting on both the men and the women. That's the real problem because the kids are growing up. See, let me say this again. When you let your kids off the hook, some of y'all in the chat room, y'all ain't doing it on purpose. Y'all just tired. You come home from work, you tired as hell. You ain't got time to be trying to keep up with all those kids, especially if you got more than one or two kids. You come home working all day, you tired as hell. You go home, you want to go home, get so you can go to sleep, right? But here's the thing. When you had those kids, you asked for the job. So now you have no choice. You have to accept that assignment. And that assignment is keeping your kids in check. That way, they don't go to other places thinking they can get out of check. See what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying to you? So now, when you're in the home, ladies, when you're watching your daughters, they need to be controlling, the women in them need to be controlling what these women are wearing at an early age. Y'all, that needs to be programmed in their mind early. This ain't gonna cut it, baby. This ain't cutting it. Because I'm telling y'all something. The way women dress dictates what type of men you attract. I'm be very honest with y'all. The way women dress has a lot to do with what type of men you attract. Ladies, if you walking around here with your guns all hanging out and your booty all out, you not finna, ain't no man finna be real serious about you, man. Now, I ain't saying you got to run around here looking like Grandma B, but what you need to be doing is make it interesting for the nigga. Put enough clothes on to where it's classy, never trashy. You got to understand the in between now, right? See, that's where it started right there. You see what I'm saying? See, because a lot of this stuff, we ain't even, bro, I got so much I want to say about this shit on the podcast. A lot of this, I blame on Cassie's parents. Because at an early age, you're supposed to have more control over your child. Her mentality is supposed to be, but like I told y'all, Cassie's father's Filipino. And if you've ever been to the Philippines, they are real laid back people. Their whole culture is different. They not no real, you know what I'm saying? They're real. Now, you can get someone to get crazy, but they're real laid back people, especially like the fathers. See what I'm saying? And so you got to look at Cassie's parents, because like, where is the discipline at early in these women's lives? Same thing with Jane Doe. Because see, that's why it's important for these women to have their mother and their fathers in their life. Because ain't no father going to want to see his daughter get done the way these women got done by Diddy. And I'm telling y'all this. Because what guys do is they look at women and how you present yourself, and that's how they approach you. Most of the women who are dressed nicely and respectfully, men are going to come treat them with a certain level of respect. If you dress like a hoe, they're going to treat you like a hoe. I'm not going to cut no corners on this shit. And a lot of these women out here is dressed like straight 304s. I'm not going to lie to you. Y'all ain't leaving no mystery to the thing, to it at all. You think, these women think letting their boobies, letting their ass and everything hang out is what's going to draw them a good man. Not going to happen. You're going to have 99 problems and a good damn relationship ain't one. See, I'm telling y'all what the truth is now. Where are your kids hanging out? Where was Cassie hanging out and Jane Doe hanging out for them to start meeting all these people and getting in these circles? All this type of stuff need to be burnt in people's brains early when you're raising your kids. Where they going to? Where you going? Nah, you ain't going over there. Nope. Can't go. Nah, why? Because I said so, that's why. Because I'm your parent. And I told you you ain't going. So if you don't like it, you can sit your ass on the house tonight and boo-hoo about it. You ain't going. Straight like that. And stand on it. And then if they try to break the rules, punishment. It's got to be constant, man. Right? And so, like I said, you see these different situations and stuff like that, man. A lot of these women didn't have that type of leadership, bro. And then again, people are scarred from seeing their parents fight each other and beat each other up. Some of these young brothers grow up without a chance because they grow up watching their father beat up their mother, and they think that's the way. Mom never called the cops, just dealt with the beatings. Some of y'all are triggered and feel sad about what I'm saying because it's happening in your family. But I'm telling y'all the truth tonight. So a lot of these niggas who's doing this, they grew up watching their father beat the hell out their moms, hearing arguments all night long through the wall. That shit became normal. The first time it threw you off, scared you. The second time you're like, damn, dog, what the hell? And then once it just continued to go on, you just felt like it was just normal. Then you grow up, you get older, and you replicate the same behavior. And now, what have we done? We have so many people that's replicating that behavior that they have normalized this type of foolishness. And I'm going to say this, and I'm not going to keep y'all too much longer, and I'm going to take it to the podcast. And if y'all like what I'm saying, go take your ass to the podcast and subscribe, because I cook like this on the podcast show. But I'm going to say this. See, a lot of parents, I want to think of how I'm going to say this. I want to think about how I'm going to say this, because I don't want to say this the wrong way. I don't want to say this the wrong way. See, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that on YouTube, man. I don't want to get into a whole different, I don't want to say that on YouTube. I'm going to say something different. It is important. And people need to understand this, man. It is important that we bring the values back into the families, into the relationships. And the reason why I say that is because the lack of values and morals, men are not appreciating women. Women are not appreciating men. We have been desensitized to a lot of shit. I'm telling y'all this. Y'all don't see a lot of men who really love their woman. See, you got to ask yourself a question. Do you really love your woman? Every man that's in here that's married or got a woman, do you really love your woman? Ladies, do you really love your man? Right? Because see, let me tell you something. If you love somebody, you tell them the right thing. And it's a way you can do it. Lines of respect. And see, you can't never let it get outside of that realm. Parents got to ask themselves in here, what type of example are we as parents setting for our kids? Your kids, a lot of y'all in here got kids that's 13, 14 years old. Very impressionable. Right now. Your actions are determining the path your kid gonna take in life. A majority of you. So if you fighting with your husband every day, arguing with this nigga, out of pocket, out all night, doing all this shit, bro, you even see parents getting high with the kids, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. And so I'm telling y'all, man, y'all gotta, like I said before, man, you know, like I said before, man, and Cassie, you know, and Jane Doe and all these other women, man, no, they're not innocent. They took the smart way. And when the feds came to them, they was like, nah, I ain't finna do no time for that. Tell you what y'all need to know. Right? But people thought they was just supposed to just shut up, accept it, and just deal with it. Think about that. And y'all wonder why people don't never say nothing. But I'm going to say this to everybody listening to this video. You watch out. Because all y'all niggas that's out here screaming, free Diddy. I'm going to say this to y'all right now. And all y'all that's out here demonizing every single person that come out with allegations. I feel horrible if you have a kid. Because one day, and it might be now, you might not even know that your kid is dealing with that type of abuse in a relationship right now. Fathers, your daughter might be 19, 20 years old, 21 years old in a relationship, getting the hell beat out of her. You don't even know. She's in college. You don't even know because you don't see her too often. She don't call you and tell you. But this nigga just violating your daughter. No respect whatsoever, man. And you out here screaming, free Diddy, nigga. And demonizing women who come out with allegations. Meanwhile, your daughter getting the holy hell beat out of her. And you don't get to see her because she live off campus in an apartment. So you don't get to see her a lot. And when she talk to you, she don't tell you about what's going on. And let me say this to y'all too. A lot of y'all's kids not going to tell y'all the truth when they dealing with or somebody's abusing them like that. Especially when they in a relationship or they have a boyfriend or, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. Because why? They afraid of what you might do. They afraid you might risk it and go do something crazy. Which a lot of parents would do. They crash out. That's the other sad part. Imagine if your daughter was Cassie on that videotape. That could have easily been your daughter. Now, would you be out here screaming free Diddy? It's easy to say that when that's not your daughter in that situation. I'm telling y'all this, man. And all them niggas who sat around there and watched and did nothing, them niggas out of pocket too, man. Them niggas ain't got no home training, man. Niggas should have been Jack Diddy. I'm like, what the fuck you doing, man? You crazy, nigga? Like, bro, this shit ain't cool, man. Cut that shit out, bro. That shit wrong, bro. All the way across the board, my nigga. You get that much money, man, go sit your ass down, black men. Calm your ass down, sit your ass down and live you a happy life, man. And don't be doing all that weirdo, crazy. And I'll just leave it at that, man. But I'm gonna say what else I had to say. I'm gonna say that on the podcast. Because I ain't gonna say it on YouTube. I'm gonna say it on the podcast. But salute to everybody. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the podcast show. Link is pinned at the top of the chat. Again, nobody on this earth is perfect. We all make mistakes. But damn, if you're gonna cheerlead the shit instead of trying to be a better person, like me personally, I'm a person I always want to show people love. Unless you show me some shit, hey man, it is what it is. But I'm always want to put people on, put people in position, show people love, try to help people, man. Just trying to be a good person in life. That's what everybody should try and do. But it is what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Salute to everybody tapping on there.
All right, you guys. So we appreciate everybody that popped in, supported this video. Make sure that you guys shop our merch. We got that new A-Weapons merchandise right there below this video. All you got to do is look below. The links will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well to get the merch, to donate, support the channel, and subscribe to our podcast show. You'll see all those links pinned at the top of the comment section of this video. And we appreciate everybody that supports this channel and our networks. Also, that straight drop weight loss formula. Go to the website. You guys will see that. A link for that will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well. Go right there for all of your weight loss needs. Straight drop weight loss formula. We have a lot of testimonials on the website. You can go to www.str-8-drop.com and get you some of the weight loss formula today. Take your weight loss serious. Get in the gym, work out, exercise, and do what you got to do. Stay on point. We appreciate everybody that's been locked into this video. Again, all the links are pinned at the top of the comment section below. Salute to all of y'all. And again, we appreciate everybody who support what we doing over here.